All right, in this video, we are going to create the initial application using JHipster. And you can see that I've set up an organization inside of GitHub called Angular for Java Developers. And we have a new project, RFB-Loyalty. And this is the project that we're going to go in and create right now. So I'm going to jump over to the command line. And you can see that I've already created a directory here. And what I want to do is just JHipster. And that is going to bring up JHipster for us. And we are going to be using a monolithic application. That's going to be fine for our needs. And we are going to call this RFB Loyalty, like so. And the package com.rfb is fine for us. And let's see, we do not want to be using the JHipster registry. That'd be cool to do. Now here, normally I do like JWT authentication, but we want to be using Spring Social, and that works better with HTTP session authentication. So I'm going to select that for our application. And then we have a couple different options here for databases. We are just going to be using MySQL. That's perfectly fine for our purposes. I'm going to select that, and then production of MySQL as well. And let's do in-memory persistence. That's my personal preference, to set up H2 to do everything in and out of memory. And we definitely do not need InfiniSpan or Hazelcast for this application. EHCache is just going to be perfectly fine for our purposes. And for fun, we'll use Gradle for our build. And I'm going to enable the Spring Social plugin in Angular 4, of course. And we do not need to use Sass in this. I'm going to say no to that. No to internationalization, and we'll skip those. And we do not need to install any other generators from the JHipster marketplace. So this is going to go through and build it, and I'm going to speed up the video here. Okay, so everything's completed, so let's come in and take a quick peek. Take a clear here, then we can do an ls. Actually, let's do ls minus ltr. And we can see that our project has been completed here. So this has only been completed on my machine. So now let's toggle over and get this checked into GitHub. So I have GitHub, and this is one of the things I really like about GitHub. It gives us the commands right here. So we'll come in, paste that, get init. And we don't need to add that, so go ahead and just steal that. Yep, and I need to go in and add these real quick. Let me do that. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, skipped ahead and added in all the JHipster files. And to see that, we can do a git status, and we can see that all the generated code has now been added. Now I can go ahead and commit them. And let's jump back over here to Chrome. And now I want to add in this guy right here. And we'll push it up to GitHub. And that's going to push all that stuff up into Git for us. And now if I come back over to the GitHub repository that you will be able to access the full source code in and refresh it, we can see that that is all up there. And this is all the initial stuff that was generated by JHipster right out of the box. So I haven't done any coding changes at this point, but we will definitely be covering that in upcoming videos.